restrictions on vaping products in Kentucky will take effect January 1st. The new law has retailers worried about the impact and customers rushing to stores to buy in bulk. WLWT News 5's Lindsay Stone joins us with what's behind this new ban. Lindsay.
Well, Ashley, that new law prohibits non-FDA approved vape products from being sold. And while that might seem like it's going to make safer products, some shop owners we spoke to today also say that could actually make things more dangerous. They say it could actually push customers to actually want to smoke cigarettes.
If you try to control it, you're only going to drive them towards it. The real solution here is going to be education.
Starting January 1st, House Bill 11 will limit the sale of vaping products to those only FDA approved. With only 34 FDA approved tobacco and menthol flavored e-cigarette products and devices, customers like Ethan Palmer are stocking up.
I understand that it's necessary to update laws to some degree. I do think there's potential to backfire on an industry that has been helping people a lot.
The bill is intended to reduce the use of vaping among young people, but one shop clerk tells me that the bill isn't about product safety at all.
Pushing people back to cigarettes by banning vapor products is a feature of this bill, not a flaw in it.
Jay Armstrong, a clerk at Dripwell Vapor, says the law will penalize customers buying the products legally and push them towards more harmful products like cigarettes.
The repercussions that I worry about is the public health of the citizens of Kentucky.
Armstrong says the new regulations will not only hurt Kentucky businesses, but push customers towards harmful cigarettes, something Armstrong believes is all about financial gain.
Last year, there was over 200 violations of selling to minors tobacco products, and only 4 of those were vapor stores. They know where this problem exists. They know where this problem lives, and they do not want to stop the problem. What they want to do is shut down this entire industry because the state is fully addicted to money that comes from tobacco sales.
And House Bill 11 was backed by Altria, the country's largest manufacturer of cigarettes. They also market those FDA-approved vape products, and so Armstrong says this bill could possibly do more harm than good. Live tonight, Lindsay Stone at WLWT News 5.
Lindsay, any idea what will happen with the products that are not FDA approved?
Certainly a lot is unknown. Ashley, right now businesses could face fines if they continue to sell those non-FDA approved products beyond next week. Many of them say that they're just stuck now with hundreds or thousands of dollars of just product just waiting and sitting there. Some of them say that they're going to keep that product there on the shelves just in case the regulations change. But right now, Ashley, a bit of a waiting game.
All right.